Good morning, good morning. Is everyone this morning? Big J, dude, you always sharing this out before I ever get to comments. That's awesome. You're super cool, dude. You're super cool, dude. Who else is super cool that got in here this morning? World's smallest fish room. Girl, you in here early. COC, Adele, good morning. Miss Patty, IHSP, Joseph, what's going on? You gonna be working and lurking? All right. Miss Patty's got lurk mode engaged also. Chewy, good morning, Chewy. We're awake at 12:30 a.m. Adele, girl, sometimes you do gotta sleep like I do. Every now and then. It's worth it. Geek boy, hey. What do you mean no more scares? What happened? What happened? What I miss? Scott's. Kev. Lori, good morning. S. My fish tanks aquatics. Ricky, RB Animals and Collectibles. Timbo, taking it easy, working and lurking. Sounds good to me. I know, right, Kevin? I'm one to talk. That's right. All right. Let me get that link out because you guys know I don't like being up here by myself. I will if I have to for you guys. But you know. There you go. Scott's, you're here and you shared it out, but you can't wake up. Okay. What can I do to help you do that? You had a scare with one of your 135 with your the other night. We were cleaning up before painting and thought I had cracks all over the bottom. Oh my gosh, that would have sucked. Steven, hey, good to see you, man. You were. You must have been busy, busy, busy. Or needed a break. You know, everybody needs a break. John Cox, good morning. Geek boy. I think I said good morning to you, though. But why not say good morning again? Does it hurt? No. Oh, let me go pin that link, you guys. 125. You see, I'd never heard of a 35, but hey, what do I know? I've only been in this thing for a year and a half. Hey, Peter, good morning. Mini heart attack, yeah. Mini heart attack, that's right. There you go. You get that coffee made, Scott. You get that coffee made. I got my coffee. Everybody can take a break long enough to go get that coffee. Gotta have it in the mornings. Just gotta have it. Got to have it. You know, I'll drink coffee as long as I get up early in the morning. If I get up later than that, then I can't drink it. But if I get up like this, and I got to have it. Got to have it. May's pinned. It is pinned. There's my friend.
Hey.
What you doing, Kev? Hey, there's Chattanooga Ed. Boy, you're up early. Chattanooga Ed.
That's early?
For Chattanooga Ed, it is.
Okay, good point. It's like 10:30 though.
He doesn't ever
Really?
get up. Like, I think he sets his alarm for like 11. And so, yeah, he either catches the very end or don't catch us at all. So it's pretty cool when he can make it in here.
That's funny. You should get his butt up here.
Well, he stays up late like we do, you know.
No, but he should get his butt up here right
Oh,
now.
let's see. I think he says he's leaving the house
Oh,
right now to go see Godzilla. Some just gonna be listening. Oh, so he's just gonna be listening while he drives to go see Godzilla.
hey
Is
Peter.
Godzilla a movie that you're
I'm
going to see,
guessing. Hey
or are you
Peter.
like going to see a big blow up doll Godzilla, or a mini toys Godzilla, or what? What kind of Godzilla, Ed? No coffee, but hot tea. Hey, hot tea works. Hot tea works.
So true though, Sean.
Oh,
So
Peter, go get your coffee. Go get your coffee, dude. Go get your coffee. I ain't going nowhere. Something about only liquids in the morning makes your tummy upset, S.
hey
I can't
Jen.
eat solids in the morning. Ain't that funny?
What?
Yeah, I can't eat breakfast before 10 o'clock.
That's what my mom doesn't like eating it. I don't know why, but
My
she
mom is the same way too. I don't know it. Just can't do it. Okay, so John Cox says enjoy the show. So he must be going to watch the movie Godzilla.
that's what they made it sound like in chat. But I love that they're like, wow, that's some just to go watch the movie. You do know the movie can be watched later too, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. John Cox says that it's a movie, Jess, and he is a movie buff and has been talking about it on his streams. I've missed a lot of streams the last few days. Um, I've just been busy or sacked out. Either one or the other, going 90 to nothing or passed out, smooth out, or lurking. But
Or talking to me and forgetting what time it is.
and said, "Oh my God, I can't be texting and driving." Godzilla is the greatest movie ever, and he's gonna be beat up, and he's gonna beat up King Kong today. All right, don't text and drive it. Tell me all about it later. Yeah, I know. Girl, you in bed, ain't you? You don't need no coffee though.
Hey Jen.
Hey, Jen, more than welcome to come on up. I got $50 on King Kong. Rico Stan, go Team Zilla. Okay, you sent me some stuff, and you're gonna send me the stuff through tech email too. Okay, Stephen. Sweet. My animals will love you. I told one of the inland officers I don't have any service down here and can't watch the fish fam. This is going to be a problem if I'm stuck down here over a week. We call in the National Guard and get some cell towers put up in emergency order. That sounds good. Seems like you could pull some strings to get that done, right, Stephen? John Larson, if King Kong wins, it's fake. Lord. How's everything going over there now, Cab? Better?
Yeah.
Good.
Still a little bit rough, but yeah, no, going pretty well.
You're almost through it, though, right? 2 more days?
Yep. And we're going over to see my parents, so that'll be fun.
Oh, there you go.
Kelly gets to meet him, so
Oh, good.
yeah.
Just by yourself or with the group or what?
What's one-on-one?
Like 101, you and your
The
dog
instructor.
and
The
the,
instructor.
yeah.
It's just the two of us, so we're gonna go there.
Oh, okay.
It's an hour away, so
Oh, okay. I
8.
thought y'all were doing things in
Mm.
like groups, like all the people that were there with you, and then so it's wow.
Just discussions.
Oh no way, Stephen. He did. He just looked at you and said, "Get back to work." Shoot. Does he know who you is? Come on. Keep fingers crossed it all goes well, Kev. Yeah, it will. He's on that. He's on that. The end of it. On the way out.
Yep. Oh, but we did the night route yesterday.
Yeah.
It was awesome. We were great.
Oh, good. What's the night route though? Y'all like went out and walked at night?
Just doing the route that we usually do.
Yeah.
The basic normal route we usually do, and but we did it later at night, and he did amazing there. And then Juno did amazing when we were so when they drive, they're supposed to take you out of the way and take make sure the two of you are safe.
Correct.
When their vest is on. And so one of the things that we did yesterday morning was crazy lady was in the car and was driving it, and he's supposed to either back up or stop before and when a car is coming through.
Right.
And so that's what we were doing yesterday, and he did great. So I was very happy about that. It was great.
Yeah.
We had a good time, and it was awesome.
Jen. Andre, good morning. Rico Stan, I know I seen you and I was even said stuff about you, but good morning. I forgot to say good morning. Andre Ellis says, good morning, Fish Fam. Waiting on sponge filters, and it's off to the LFS. Sweet. I'm going to my LFS this evening. Hey, good morning.
Hi, Jess.
What's going on? Girl, you don't usually pop up here in the mornings.
Yeah, I normally have school.
Yeah,
I finished my math early, so I got out. I have like 20 minutes left. So I decided to come up for a little bit. But today is my last full day of school until spring break. So Thursday and Friday I can come up. And then all of next week I have.
Sweet. Hey, you guys, do y'all know, did Ro go yesterday? Did she stream yesterday morning?
I didn't see a notification. I don't think so.
Darn. I'll sorry to keep y'all hanging like that if she did not. I didn't know. I mean, she texted me the night before, said that she was doing it. But,
I looked on her channel. I didn't, because I wasn't
no
sure.
row. Rico Stan said no row. It says up, Bree. I was not on yesterday. John Cox. You were not on yesterday? Ricky.
Yeah, I agree. I never saw it pop up.
You outside, Ricky?
Yeah, I'm watching the ducks there, over there in the opening over here.
The ducks.
I'm trying to get them to come this way so y'all can see them. I don't know if y'all can see them.
Not yet.
I'm trying to get as close as I can without falling in the pond.
Don't fall in the pond. I see some ripples in the water as they're moving, but I don't see them.
Yeah, they're right in over there.
Okay, it's in a dark area. We can't see it yet.
Yes, I'm trying to get them to come this way. I just threw some feed out there to them, see I can get them to come out this way.
Okay, maybe they will. It lightened up a minute when you backed up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a level spot.
Bree, Steven said you better not be missing science today, little lady.
Nope, I have science in a couple hours, in like 2 hours.
They have their camo on this morning. That's right. Muppet. Morning swim is, wait, it jumped. The morning swim is quite refreshing. Not for me, but if you like it, go for it.
I'm going to try to get a video of them here in a few minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still scared of me right now, so they're not. They're still getting used to it around here, though.
They got a Roomba, an iRobot Roomba. You know those vacuums that go around by themselves. And there's one on Facebook for I think it was like 75, 95. Sorry, 95, which is still like great because they're like what $300 and $400. And oh wait, maybe we can see them now.
Hold on a minute. Ouch. Yeah, I moved away, so they're coming out now. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. Let's see. Find the right spot. You can see where the white is right there.
Okay, yeah, that's them.
Yeah.
I see that. I see them. Oh, cool.
Yeah, the white ones are the males.
Oh, well, the brown one or the other females?
Yeah.
Okay. I see them.
Yeah, they blend right into the bank and that.
Yeah. They definitely blend into the reflection of the water. Swampy.
Yeah, well, yeah, I rescued them because I couldn't see them getting killed.
Alex Kerbin.
Oh.
Really? Well, if you can't be nice, you can definitely go away. Hey, Poggers. Hey, fish. I see them pretty good now.
Yeah, there's 7 of them. There's 4 males and 3 females.
Ah.
And you can see my house right there during past the tree lines right there.
Okay, yeah, you kind of can kind of see the definition of a roof.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does anybody know that person, Alex Kerbin?
Nope, but he was in catfishes.
Was he causing problems there too?
Yep, he was complimenting me in that one too.
Okay. I'll handle that.
Yeah, if I remember right, he popped up over in Father's Fishes on stream too, I think. If I remember right.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he did.
I can handle that.
Yeah, you can see them good now because they're coming out.
Yeah. You know, I can see it better when I flip over to YouTube. For whatever reason, I can see them better there. Thank you, Stephen.
Yeah, so I just figure I'd jump up on here real quick and show y'all the ducks.
Well, thank you, sir. Greatly appreciated.
Okay, I'm gonna jump back in chat.
Okay. Oh, really, Sam?
Yeah.
Have a good one, Ricky. See you in chat.
You too.
Good morning, Roxanne. You're up early. Oh, a fish. No way. Don't give up on it. Look, it don't matter. Like, you can't get your feelings hurt by them. You just block them and keep going. Some of them you can have fun with. But I mean, it's as easy for you to block them as it is for them to come in your stream. So if you don't like them, block them. Have fun with them if you want to do that. But don't give up on YouTube.
Yeah. I know one of Terry's streams there was somebody spamming fish in chat.
Was he in yeah, trolls have nothing better to do. Which is really, I just think it's funny that they got that much time on their hands to, I mean, where do you even find, I wouldn't even know where to begin to be a troll. I mean, what, you just pick somebody's stream you don't know and go in it and just start slandering people? I mean,
I guess.
I just don't even.
The life of a troll.
Exactly. Get you some more tea and make you some breakfast. What is this morning? We got bacon and eggs and toast. Hell, I don't know. I've got some kolaches. I bought the frozen kolaches, and I forgot all about them. Seems like a sad existence to have nothing better to do than to try and bring down others. I mean, I know, right? You were harassed by him, Buri? Is this the same guy that was from last time?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't.
Maybe changed his name and came back.
The Keika dude in one of the other streams. I think it was Jen's. I don't know. No, I think it was Catfish Terry's this morning. He was in there. So I think it's two different people. Or it's the same person. That didn't change his name to be Keika Barton the 3rd and the 4th and the 5th. And
yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. You're going to do some video on your ducks. Good. I got to do the video of putting together my 38. I finally got all of the videos or the little segmented videos I took uploaded, but now I've got to put them together. I got to edit. Me and editing. He was using some nasty language in gyms yesterday. Really? Well, Marianne, yeah, no, we ain't going there. And Marianne, I won't let him. Won't let him. Not to mention, we got some good mods in here today. We got good mods in here every day, but they'll get him before we even see it. Bobby Beantown has over 1K of people banned. It's part of the game as a sportscaster, but Fish Fam has a lot less problem. Yeah. You wouldn't, I mean, you wouldn't think that if they didn't know us personally or have fish or animals, why would they even look at us twice? I mean, he's cursing at Bree. What would she ever do to him? Dang you, Bree. No, Marianne, she didn't. That's right, my fish tanks. That's right, Big J. It started a while back, so like, is it the first time anybody's seen him? Because this is a different person, though.
Yeah.
They're just jealous. Shoot. Jealousy can ruin a person's life. All they want to rile you up, ignore, block, and delete. Right? Plain and simple. Why does the tear down a 12-year-old? Don't know. Terry, good morning. Why does
How's it going, everybody?
12-year-old? Don't know. Oh, I hear myself in the background. Good morning. Why does
Oh, go ahead, buddy.
12-year-old?
My bad.
I hear myself in the background. Good morning. Why does
Oh, go ahead, buddy.
12-year-old?
My bad.
So you don't usually wear headphones, do you?
I don't think he can hear you because I think you plugged in the headphones.
Yeah.
12-mile long headphone cord.
Do you usually wear headphones? Testing? Testing? Can you hear?
All right, there. That should fix it. My
Yeah.
bad. Sorry, I should have set up a little better.
No, I didn't think you usually wore headphones.
If I'm by myself, I don't have to.
Oh,
But
Oh,
if I'm with somebody, then the microphone picks it up from the speakers and causes a delay. Plus, I had YouTube up as well. So
I get it. Oh, somebody said that they think that's the same person, just a different, except in a different name now. Whoa, wait. Who? Jay Oliver, you are up to 731 check valves. You go. Awesome.
But yeah, you haven't hit the big time until you start getting some dislikes and get a couple people that come in and give you a hard time.
Yeah. Let's see, that's the third one I've had. One of them though turned into being not so much a friend, but we ended up hanging out with us all day long. They came in thinking they were going to be a troll and ended up hanging out with us all day. They came over from Twitch. And it says extra long headphones.
Yeah, I've got a really long headphone cord, mainly because when I'm practicing guitar, I don't drive my wife nuts.
Alrighty.
Somebody's asking about my tanks. Don't look at the tanks in the background. They're in various stages of tear down right at the moment.
Oh my gosh, you're tearing them down, huh? That gummit, that hair algae.
Yeah, I don't. There's a couple different kinds of species of hair algae, and I don't know exactly what species this is because I'm not really a plant guy. But yeah, whatever this stuff is, it's terrible. So I moved some plants out that I want to save that I don't think were infected.
Yeah.
And they're off to the side in quarantine. And then it's just a matter of every day I'm just going to do a little bit of cleaning and maintenance and getting rid of the excess nutrients and just trying to get rid of it all, along with 10 billion freaking baby ram's horn snails.
Oh, yeah, they know how to multiply for sure. I mean, apish, how did they can't get you though. They can't touch you. They can't reach through the computer and touch you. As long as they don't know your physical address and they can't hurt you unless you let it get to you. I don't think she can. I don't think she'll let that happen. I don't think it'll mentally get her like that. But Steph says, I hope you went to the authorities. Fish. Usually they don't take it that far either, though, so.
I mean, you do got to watch. You got to pay attention to people. I mean, look what happened to Jeffro on one of his live streams.
That ain't no joke.
You kind of got to protect your personal space.
There had to be more. I still would like to know a little bit more about that. It had to have been.
Well, obviously somebody got his home address. Now, whether
Right.
that happened, whether it was a hacker that went through his IP address and
Right.
got it that way, or if the person actually physically knew him.
Right. I think there was a little bit more to that than just your regular troll.
That's one of the reasons I don't really want to start an online business or anything like that. There's too many people out there that know your actual address. And I mean, I guess you can do things like just run through a PO box and stuff like that, but
What are IP grabbers? What's a VPN? Golly, this wind is like whistling outside. It's crazy.
well, what was the topic before I came in?
I don't have a topic. We talk about whatever.
That's how I roll.
Yep. Now, on down the bayou, we have or I usually have a guest, which I need you. What you doing this Monday, Terry?
It's Monday?
It's coming Monday.
Oh, this coming Monday.
Yeah, no, today better not be Monday. We better not be going backwards.
I have no clue. That would actually require a little bit of planning on my part.
Oh, well.
I have no idea.
Oh, Rico Stan. Lord. Well, it's good to know you have pants on now. Glad you're getting somewhat dressed.
Talk about what I play on guitar. Nothing. I'm not very good at it. So I just play for myself just because I like the sound of the instrument, and I just kind of play around with it.
I always wanted to play the guitar, but never did.
And he's trying to push my buttons on Endlers.
I know.
All right, I'm
I'll
gonna
wait
get
bringing it up.
I'm gonna go to social
Okay,
studies,
Bree.
but I'll
Get
see you
your
tomorrow.
math done. See you in a little while.
See you tomorrow.
Okay, bye. Tomorrow. Wait, isn't today Wednesday?
Yes, it is.
Doesn't she have a stream today?
I have no clue.
Or did she change it? And I didn't know. With me being so far south, am I setting up tubs? No, actually. Yeah, well, yes and no. So, you're back, Kev.
Hey,
I have my tubs have been set up all winter, but I need to dump them and rinse them out and put my stuff back in it. Because I want to get rid of if there are any bugs that I don't want in there, so I can put covers over them this year. Because last year I didn't, and I had the dragonfly stuff.
Yeah, I was just going to say about the only bug you really are going to be concerned with is dragonfly larvae, because they will eat your fish.
Yeah, I did have some get in there, but I don't think they can live the winter in the water.
Yeah, they can.
Okay, well, there you go. So, I mean, I'm going to rinse them out. I was going to do that today, but with the rain we got, I actually brought in a cold front, and I'm not gonna get out there and get cold. So I'll wait until I think by the beginning of next week, or by Sunday, we're supposed to be back up in the upper 80 or lower 80s. And then by the end of next week, we're supposed to be almost in the 90s already.
oh, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what do you mean by cold? What is it out there today?
Do what?
What's the temperature today out there?
Well, with this cold front that came in today is gonna be, it's 66. No, sorry, it's 55 right now.
Oh my God.
And 57 will be the high today. And then 64 Thursday, 64 Friday, 66 Saturday, and then 75 on Saturday. And Monday 79, Tuesday 82. So by the end of next week, it'll be up in the 90s. We're not supposed to have any more rain. I think this was our last cold front, so we'll probably start getting pretty hot really fast now.
Must be nice.
Well, I can't complain when it's warm. I don't like it cold at all. That's why I live here. I wish I could get further south.
And whoever was talking about guitar lessons, I saw a comment about guitar lessons. You can YouTube anything. You can pick up all the bad habits of playing guitar just by watching YouTube videos. You can YouTube video just about any song you want to play. So that's how I learn. But I got a lot of bad habits because, nobody actually taught me any of the basics.
You learned it on YouTube too?
Oh yeah, and like I said, I just play for myself. I don't have any ambitions to. I've got entirely too many other hobbies as well. So it's just whenever I feel like it, I pick it up, I play for a little while, and I put it back down.
I never could understand I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get both hands working at the same time in the right spot, which is really usually pretty easy for me. But I said, oh well, I'm gonna stick with what I know: horses and learning fish.
I've got too many hobbies, which doesn't make me very good at any single one of them. But I've just got that personality that if there's something I want to do, then I just jump in and start doing it.
Rico Stan, that was my tough choice for the day. Shorts or PJs. Went with sweatpants. That was an exciting curveball. Well, to each their own. Andre said, self-teaching, Terry. I was trying to sign up for guitar classes before COVID.
I would suggest, if you want to take it serious, to take lessons from a professional and start with the basics so you don't pick up all the bad habits that I've got.
Hey, Ricky, that's good. Are you going to let him finish it out? Are you going to move him or what? His pecking ducks are sitting on 14 eggs. Seed tubs with Daphnia and then cover. Well, I think the mosquitoes will. I think the mosquitoes will still be able to get in with what I'm going to use, but not the dragonflies.
Oh, they'll get in. Trust me.
The dragonflies?
Yeah.
Them are some big, ugly things. God, dog, them are some big, not the dragonflies. I think dragonflies are really pretty, but their freaking larvae are the ugliest bug I've ever seen in my life. Ugh, and creepy. Creepy. Chewy says there's a lot of different great guitar teachers that teach you at various different levels. Andre says, I don't even wear shorts. It's jeans or pants or stained sweatpants.
Yeah, I don't wear shorts either. I don't even think I own a pair of shorts.
Jen's wrapped up in her robe trying to decide if she even wants to get dressed or go to bed. I hear you. I want to go back to bed. Actually, I just want to crawl in my recliner and not do anything.
Since we are talking about clothes, I just realized I gotta change my stuff up. For those of you that do watch my live streams, you see an awful lot of Tackle Warehouse shirts.
Yes, we do.
That's because I have 10 million of them.
Ooh, hang on. I'll be right back. I think the puppy dogs crashed down the fence.
if you know any fishermen and they say they're a really good fisherman, ask them how many Tackle Warehouse shirts they have, and that might give you an answer. Tackle Warehouse is like the Amazon of the fishing industry, and if you order so much or spend so much money, they send you a free shirt. So I've got like 10 million free Tackle Warehouse shirts.
They didn't tear it down. It was only my husband coming through the fence. I thought the puppies had done tore down the fence that I've got them fenced in the living room. It's only going to be 87 out today. Some uses a incubator and don't let the ducks set on it. Sat as eggs cells. What? And chick cells cannot afford them to not be laying. Okay. Don't understand.
Is that on Discord or
what?
Where are you seeing that comment?
Right there. John Cox says,
Sportsman's Incubator.
What is
and do not let the ducks set as egg sales, and chick sales cannot afford them to not be laying. That part I don't understand.
Right. What is a what must be a type of incubator? Sportsman's Incubator?
I think I know what he's talking about.
He doesn't want the ducks to kill or mess up the eggs because he can sell the chicks but more instead of not getting eggs at all. Kind of like pulling baby guppies and not letting them get eaten. Maybe. I don't know.
Sounds to me like sales are good enough to where his eggs ain't sitting around.
When a hen sets, she quits laying. When a hen sets,
okay, I get it. He's taking the eggs away from the hen so she keeps laying, and puts them in a separate incubator.
Oh, okay, I get it. I didn't know that though. I didn't know if they were. I mean, I guess it makes sense. I didn't know they quit laying. I mean, yeah, quit laying if they were setting on eggs. But it does make sense now. I just never thought of it. Never thought about that. I got a few hold up. I got a few 220-gallon totes. 220-gallon totes. I was going to use for roadie and salt.
RODI and mixing salt.
Oh, I'm debating on getting drums instead of throwing these out back.
You must have a lot of saltwater tanks to need 220 gallons of mixed salt water ready to go.
That's a big tote, 220 gallon. That must be one of those that are white that are framed up. Gotta be. It's a lot of water in a tote.
Yeah, it's a lot of salt water to be mixing.
Huh. Going into alert mode. Okay, Roxanne. I thought that's why you were up early. You got physical therapy. Yeah.
Andre Ellis was talking about Bass Pro Shops and Walmart. Man, I'm going to tell you right now, Tackle Warehouse beats the heck out of Bass Pro Shops every day of the week and twice on Sunday.
I like Bass Pro. I just like walking through it and looking. I use the 225 IBC tote, and mine have the metal frame. Yeah, okay. I tried to cut them down to about 150. Yeah. My husband has some out there, but we don't know what was in them, so we're kind of scared to use them. He uses them for, like at the deer lease, giving the deer water in the summertime and stuff. But to to throw fish in it. Might come out with one with two heads or something. Hey, Chubbs. Good morning. Hey, Myrtle. Plus, you go through callus pains. Oh, from strumming your guitar. Picking
Well, you do have to build up your fingers, and it depends on the strings you use. You know, there are some strings that are just way harder than others. So yeah, you do have. I even notice if I don't play in a while, you know, and then I'll play for a couple hours. By the end of that, I usually wind up putting it down because my fingers, the tips of your fingers, hurt.
Yikes.
But if you play every day, you just build up a toughness in your fingers.
Yeah, good morning, Terry. I would live at a tackle warehouse if I could. That place is great.
Yeah, tackle warehouse is by far the best place to get fishing stuff, especially on the bass side of things. But they do cater to just about everything. Like I said, they're the Amazon of fishing.
Wow. We don't have one of them. What are you drinking out of that?
Tackle Warehouse is only online. They don't have any brick or mortar stores.
Oh. Why are you drinking out of that? Huh? You like a little duckweed with your water in the morning? Is that what it is? You like some duckweed with your water in the morning? Huh? This dog keeps drinking out of my tote that's full of duckweed.
Yeah, I get occasionally my dogs come down here and drink out of the tanks too. I used to yell at them, and now I just like, yeah, whatever.
I'm just asking him why, because like the duckweed is so thick in this, which is just my black water tank. I mean, not black water, black. Oh my gosh, black worm tank. And excuse me, I let the duckweed get like 2 or 3 inches thick. And the only place to drink is where the
bubbles
sponge filter, has the little water bubbles coming up. And so, I mean, you know, the dog's got to be getting some duckweed in there because it's too little. Hey, Alex. Good morning. Good to see you. Aristotle, I think I
Hey, Alex.
meant to say hi earlier, too. My cats and dogs drink only out of, I mean, most of them drink out of that one, but I need to pull some of the duckweed out of it.
We have a very knowledgeable and kind of sort of famous YouTuber in right now. Alex from Secret History.
Oh, yeah, that's my bud.
I like watching his channels.
That's my buddy.
Or his videos, rather.
Oh, yeah. Smart man there. Oh, this Discord, y'all. I can't get all the notifications.
How's the new house, Alex? I haven't watched any streams of yours in a little while. I've been kind of busy. I hope all the tanks are coming along good.
Yeah, maybe my dog likes the flavored water. My puppy, I swear, tries to get in it. But she gets in it so that she can grab the airline hose and tries to pull the sponge filter out of the tank and drag it off. But when she goes to do that, she gets a paw in it and her whole nose in it. She's a hoot. She's funny. Well, shucks, thanks. I just wanted to say hello to all my fishy friends. New house is good. Setting up a 40 and 2 more 5-gallon shrimp tanks as we speak. Sweet. Well, you can set up set your phone up and we can watch. I know, right, Rico Stan? You hear them. I can't get it to stop. We even went into the notifications and turned them off, but apparently I haven't hit the right button. Man, what are you dogs got some gas? Jesus. Whew. Huh? Do what?
It's probably from that stinking duckweed they've been eating.
Maybe.
I don't know. I made the mistake of saying cat farts in one live stream, and I'm still hearing about it.
That's right. I was in that live stream. Yep. Sandy, y'all are setting up a 2 75-gallon tanks and then some 40 gallons next week. Oh my gosh. It never ends. Never, ever, ever. Supposed to get here in 2 to 3 hours. Wait, what is? Be streaming when the big Aquatic art shipment arrives. Oh yeah, I didn't get to watch that. I got the thing, but I didn't get to watch it yet. Did she just call you dog? Call us dogs?
Jay Oliver's Guppies and Aquatics says he's getting ready to build several more wooden racks. And I'm just throwing it out there, but you might want to wait a little bit. The price of lumber right now is about 4 times normal. So that rack is going to cost you 4 times what it normally would right now.
Alex says cat farts are the worst. Oh my god. It says Endlers drop the mic.
Yeah, don't get me started. Look, Alex would be someone to ask too. Alex likes going back through the history of things.
Yeah.
And the whole Endler thing really happened not that god awful long ago. And if you just go through the history of the back and forth of whether an Endler is a guppy, is it not a guppy? Is it a guppy? Is it not a guppy? And basically, it basically came down to the only reason that an Endler has a different scientific name from a guppy is for conservation purposes and to shut those people up. They just got tired of hearing it. So they said, fine, we'll give them a scientific name, but it doesn't have complete, what do they call that? Species status. It's called a taxon of a guppy, meaning it's still a subspecies. But to shut you up, we'll go ahead and give it its own scientific name.
Alex says Endlers were discovered like 1976, and yeah, we still don't know for sure if they should even be a species. I thought that guppies came from Endlers.
No.
All
it was somebody found a spot where some guppies were living isolated from other guppies, and over time they just developed their own look. So they looked a little bit different than the surrounding wild guppies.
Okay.
And some people said, well, they're genetically different enough to demand that they be their own species. But in all actuality, yeah, they're just cool guppies. But here's my thing, is the Endler name gets thrown around so much in the hobby that unless you can physically trace your Endlers back to that isolated population, then you all you've got is a guppy. You've got a wild type guppy that looks real cool, that's been domesticated and bred. It's not an Endler. So the Endler name gets thrown around a whole bunch. And
John Endler found a pool of guppies that colors were very different, but there has not been any testing on those fish to compare DNA. That's what Chewy said.
actually, they've been doing that testing, and the jury's still out because they are incredibly closely related. So the jury's still out at what point does something become genetically different enough to demand its own species status? And that debate's been kicked around like crazy.
Kenny, good morning, Kenny. Aristotle says this is kind of like genetic differences between guppies above and below the waterfalls. Maizu. Hey, Maizu. Mazulu can also get guppy molly hybrids.
That is true. Guppies and mollies can interbreed. It's rare. It is very rare, and the offspring of that hybrid, they're sterile, but
Can also get guppy molly hybrids. Sort of different wild location. Guppies have larger males than endlers. Oh, okay. You thought I would stop in because you made a new profile pic. Okay, Mazu. Mazuzu. Baby girl needs her hot dog. Okay. All right. Well, don't the wild guppies in the Berkeley hot springs in WV have colors similar to endlers?
yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not.
Where is Berkeley?
I don't know each individual location point. I would imagine anything in West Virginia would have been a transplant from somewhere anyways, because that's outside the range.
Seems like possible just excessive breeding out of unwanted colors. Oh, you've been lurking.
Yeah, that's my take on it. You don't have to agree with me by any way, shape, or form. I mean, we can still be friends, but in my opinion, an endler is just a guppy. It's just an isolated population over time that grew into something that looks a little different, but they're still the same species.
The population of endlers has a lime green scaling in the wild. Easy to make them, just need a good wild type molly, and when you raise them up, split them up so females are kept pure, then add those pure females to a guppy tank.
I think he's still referring to a guppy molly hybrid, I think.
Oh, Ricky says that his video's been uploaded about the ducks. Yeah, they are, but have been isolated since the 70s, or were they put in there earlier, like in the 40s? I agree with Terry, maybe subspecies, but still in the same species.
Yeah, they're guppies. There's no doubt about it. They're guppies.
Alex,
I just like the whole fighting back and forth because people want to name fish. This basically came down to somebody wanted to name a fish. And so the people that wanted to name a fish, you know, kind of solicited support from all these other people. And I actually found the argument back and forth more fascinating than whether they're actually a species or not. You can go down that rabbit hole and do a lot of reading on the history of the endler, and I don't know. I kind of like the battle going back and forth. Then
Alex says the guppies are extinct in the wild, untainted populations. Originally, they were from Venezuela, coastal lagoons, and Trinidad, Tobago. Some of the purest guppies were found in Germany, Palace Estate. Andre says, on trolling worked. We got Inler talk. Well, I just had a package show up. Need to take a shower. Go get it. Talk to you all later. Have a good day, everyone. All right, Scott. Have a good day. You too.
Yeah, I got an email, a company. They only sent me half my order, but then on the delivery confirmation, it said that I got a complete order, and they haven't emailed me back yet saying when they're going to ship the other half. So I think I'm going to be sending a nasty email sometime today. Where the hell's the rest of my fish?
Right. Verdul says, the guppies above the waterfalls are genetically different from the guppies that swam down, and so don't swim down the waterfall. The guppies that went through and were put up again by scientists went back down again. In other words, the guppies that are still on the upper part of the waterfall have become smart and stay up. Vidal, you got me so confused on that. It's not even funny. Don't swim up the waterfall and don't go down the waterfall.
I mean, if you look at the whole speciation thing, I mean, that's how Lake Malawai wound up with so many different species, is because the lake is so big that geographic locations became isolated with fish, and over time they just evolved to look differently than ones from somewhere else. And if that happens long enough, they can become genetically different enough to actually become an actual species.
And so that's what happened with the Endler?
Well, that's what some people say happened with the Endler.
Why did I think that guppies came from Endlers then? Where did that come from?
I have no idea. Endlers weren't discovered Endlers were discovered in my lifetime. I was alive when they said, hey, this is an Endler. Before that, we just had wild type guppies.
That's right. Adele, you're right. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes you're used to. That's right, girl. I love that song. Race population are usually marked by where they are collected in most animals. Very few fish have had that. So everyone thinks an angel is the same fish throughout all of the different locations. An angel's an angel, of course. Where are you going down for? Huh?
Well, there's 3 different species of what we would call an angelfish.
Oh.
And they are genetically different enough. I mean, they actually have, fish aren't classified by appearance. I mean, appearance might have something to do with it, but they're generally classified by things that don't change, like bone structure and things like that. So, like the Mbuna are classified by their teeth, by their dentition, and how they feed. Color and outward appearance is only part of how we describe a fish.
Hey, Terry, you got this for a minute? I got to deal with something real quick.
Oh, God.
I know, right?
All right, what do we want to talk about? We discussed Endlers. And yeah, I think that is 3 species of angelfish. at least right now. And yes, fish can vary by collection point if they're geographically isolated enough. But, it's a judgment call on whether they're different enough genetically to actually be elevated to full species status. I mean, look at the common dog. I mean, every type of dog that we have are still only one species. I mean, and they are completely different on outward appearance, but they all have the same bones. So oh man, all right. So what should we talk about besides the disaster of a fish room I got going on right now? Oh, what a disaster. Man, and it looks so good for like the first 3 weeks I set these tanks up, and then it just went right off the edge. Don't try to forcibly grow your plants, man. Let it happen naturally. Because you can forcibly grow some hair algae like crazy. Yeah, everybody's getting ready to do their tubs. I've only got one outside pond. It's just just one of those small preformed ponds that I keep a few goldfish in, but I don't do the summer tubs. I just got entirely too many other things to do to just keep adding stuff to take care of. Just buy a good egg tumbler, or just simply let the female hold for a little longer. Let the female hold for 2 weeks and then strip instead of stripping right away. I think once you've got wigglers, they tend to have a better survival rate. Alex, yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen these tanks. There were a lot more plants in here. I've taken the ones that I want to keep out. I have them isolated. And now I'm just going through and cleaning tanks because I had an incredibly bad hair algae outbreak. So you're seeing the tanks right now kind of in the middle of the process of getting rid of that stuff. I don't know. The rack isn't complete. It's missing tanks yet. I gotta get more tanks. But I think right now I'm probably somewhere in the 25 to 30 range, somewhere around in there. I've had at one point in my old fish room, I was up to 52. And when this fish room gets done, it'll be somewhere in the 80 range.
Okay, sorry. When you got 7 dogs in the house, stuff's going to happen. And this one right here didn't want to be in with the other 2. She knows she's special already.
Now, do they call that like a blue moral or like a
blue
collie?
merle. Yeah, she's a merle. Hers a merle. And with the corgis, so you got 2 different kinds of corgis, which I don't know why they separate them like that. But you got the cardigan, which is just a little bit bigger and has a tail. And then you've got the Pembroke, which is a little bit smaller, and they dock their tails. But they only come in 3 colors, whereas the cardigans come in all the different merle colors. And now, you know, because I got to be different, I'm trying to bring the merle color in on the Pembroke side. But to do that, you've got to introduce back into the Pembroke the cardigan. And so they call them designer corgis right now until you can get more of the Pembroke DNA, but hold on to the merle color. And I don't think AKC is ever going to recognize them as Pembroke, even if we do get the merle color in with the Pembroke. Man, you know, I put her down and she go TT right off the bat. Son of a gun. Ah, why did you do that? Why did you do that?
Yeah, Timbo, you can take Jay Oliver's advice. You know, if you're having trouble hatching out the eggs artificially yourself, even with using a good quality egg tumbler, then I would kind of agree. I'd let the female hold them and let her do the work. I mean, she knows how to tumble eggs better than we can. You don't have to let her stay completely to term. You can strip them a little early, or you can do like Jay says and just, you know, separate the female into another tank and just let her strip on her own.
Oh, okay. What are we talking about?
Miscellaneous, me babbling, and tumbling eggs for African cichlids, I do believe.
African sick. Good grief. I think if I went outside right now, I'd fly away. Cheesums. Slippery slope. It's a slippery slope, and it gets racist fast. But then recently did discover that humans are Neanderthals anywhere but Africa and Australia. And also, whatever that is, Asian and Australian. What is Alex talking about?
That there might be 2 species of humans.
Oh, that's interesting. Females spit them from stress. I'm guessing yellow labs.
Can you get female paradise fish? I think all I ever see is males.
I don't even know what a paradise fish is.
It is a labyrinth fish.
Don't eat that.
Sort of like a gourami. Don't mind the algae in all the tanks, but that is a paradise fish.
Oh, it looks like a pisto almost.
It like a gourami, like a combination between a gourami and a beta.
You can't go
But
to
all I ever see is males. I don't think I've ever seen a female that I know of anyways.
John Cox says you can, but only normally in an LFS. Oh my gosh. Ricky said that his duck attacked him.
I bought that paradise fish to eat some Abstasia that I found.
They're bubble nesters like betas. They do though. To me, they look like a cross between. Oh, they look like an apisto to me.
Yeah, it's probably my crappy camera.
No, just the tail. That's why the tail looks like an apisto type tail to me. I know, right? Get them. Get them. Get them. You can't go nowhere. I know. John, are you a redhead as well? That's a good explanation, Terry.
Keep it simple.
5 of you slackers need to hit the like button.
Yeah, I'm probably one of them.
I got to hit the like button. Do they got to hit the like button? Huh? They got to hit the like button.
But yeah, one of my favorite dogs is the full size collie and the blue.
I like it.
color.
Yeah, I like
But
a
I'll never
collie.
own one.
I had a collie. I had one that looked just like Lassie.
Yeah, I had one growing up.
You don't find them around here anymore, though, or at all. Don't eat nothing off this floor. It's not clean. I got stuff everywhere. Ah, yeah. I got stuff everywhere. You don't need to eat. Come lay down here by your mama. That's what I said. There's essentially a wholesaler in Dayton. I'm going up there this weekend and getting 5 more. Hopefully one will be a female.
Yeah, I've never seen a female paradise fish available. I'm not saying it can't be done. I mean, somebody's got females somewhere.
Right. Somebody's making babies. Oh, Ricky said he got too close to the nest when he's cleaning the pen out. That's why she attacked him.
I don't know what is the sexual dimorphism in paradise fish.
Adele, she is getting big. She is getting big. Quickly. She's fixing the other one. I ought to go grab her. One of her ears are down and one of her ears are up. And so she looks funny when you look at her head on. Because their ears will start standing up. But it takes them, I don't know, usually about 10 weeks old, that both of their ears are up. But usually one goes up and then the other one. And when they're in that stage, it's real funny. They protect those nests. Yeah. You can't hit that like button twice. If you hit it twice, it goes off. Hit it again. You can hit it 3 times. More color in the males and less trailers on the caudal. They aren't on Aquavid, so that's my only option. From understanding color, amounts of stripes, and fin length. On the paradise fish?
Macropodus opercularis, sexual dimorphism. The things I look up. Sexual dimorphism. It's called dimorphism.
No, ma'am. I can see I'm going to have to move that tank until you get bigger, huh? She's already back in the duckweed tank.
The male is of major size than the female and
No,
with
ma'am.
more intense coloration.
Lena, no, the cords. Lena, no. There.
Oh, they're really pale.
One ear is a late bloomer. Quit eating the cords. No, ma'am. Look, I brought the freaking toy in here. Here. Hey, there's the toy. Chew on the toy. No, they don't. They all do. She's the first one actually for her ears to start going up. Lena's ears hadn't even started to pop up yet.
All right, why won't it let me make a comment?
You're right, John Cox. Maybe that's why she's growing so fast, the duckweed.
You got to bring up your YouTube channel.
What's wrong?
I want to make a comment.
Why can't you make a comment?
I don't know. For some reason, I don't have the box in StreamYard. If this works, that should bring up a picture. That should bring up a picture of a pair of paradise fish.
On here on StreamYard, you're going to share it?
And you can see the female is a lot more pale than the male.
Oh. You want to share it on here, Terry?
It should have came up.
No, it came up in chat. If you bring it, you share it on your computer under StreamYard and hit share, then it'll come up on my side just like you are here, and I can show it. Lena.
I'm confused. Why won't it let me?
So
it'll let me do private chat, but when I go to comments, there's no dialogue box.
No, okay, so at the bottom, do you have it open in two different windows?
Yeah.
Okay. Then when the one you're on StreamYard, go down to the share, hit that, and then it'll bring up share screen or video file. Hit share screen. Then, of course, hit share screen again. And then instead of your entire screen, go over to application window.
Oh my God. It's just way too complicated.
It's not. It's not. Really not.
It came up.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah, if you guys click that link, it'll show a pair of paradise fish, a male and a female. Anyways, whoever brought that up, thanks for making me do research on stuff and use big words first thing in the morning.
Don't eat.
Man, that coffee's cold. It's nasty.
Don't eat the cords. Hey, Dave. Old books can teach you a lot, and some have errors and identification. Hang on. Here's the Louisiana Fish Rescue.
What was it?
The Louisiana Fish Rescue.
All right. How y'all doing?
Good, Chubbs. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
Chewy brought up the topic about old books. And yeah, a lot of the information is out of date and opinions change and scientific names change. But what I miss about the old books is that they were peer reviewed. When you write a book, if say you were an African cichlid expert or some other kind of expert on something and you wrote a book about it, that publisher would send it to other people and let them read it before it got published. So everything was kind of peer reviewed. Maybe not as much as like an actual scientific paper, but it got reviewed and it got edited, and things were verified. If you said something, it was verified from more than one source. Whereas now with the internet, we're such a copy and paste type of, people now that one person might make a comment that sounds true, on the surface, and it just gets copied and pasted everywhere. And it sort of kind of evolves into a fact. But when you actually examine it, from all angles, you find out that it's not really true. Right. So I do kind of miss the old books and that aspect of things.
Yep, I agree.
If you want
to bored everybody.
Andre says, if you want to have fun, find him some whatever that is for sale in America, Terry. Met.
Oh, it's some type of like paradise fish. The Mesopotus. That's the genus that the paradise fish belongs into.
Huh.
I have to put that in to see exactly which one that is.
Uh,
Hey,
Few
copy
times
and
we had
paste
a
does
cord
have
tour,
its
yeah.
uses.
oh
we,
yeah.
we smacked their butt a few times. If they didn't stop, we'd eventually
Oh,
let them
wow.
chew an old cord that was plugged in. I know, right? Some of them can be hard headed. It's kind of had to learn. Oh, God, it's 18 inches for
It's called the round-tail paradise fish, and some of them can look quite spectacular. They have a tail similar to a beta,
Cool.
and some of these are just spectacular.
Right.
Wow, that might actually be a new bucket list fish for me. I might have to get some of these.
Jealous? Are you jealous? Yeah, a little bit, huh? You ain't never had another puppy. You've always been alone, other than having your own puppies. Then they leave, huh? But now you got one staying. All right, get down. Get down. Y'all gonna pull my cords out. Jess, did you get a chance to ask anyone if they have a clue on the goldfish growth? Joseph, I'm lost. What did I forget? Jess, did you get a chance to ask anyone if they have a clue on the goldfish growth? What goldfish growth? I remember something about a goldfish growth.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Remind me, Joseph. Especially the genus, whatever.
Cyclosoma. Back in the early days of fish keeping, cyclosoma was just a catch-all for a whole ton of different cichlids. And now that they've taken their time to actually see what species are what, they've added new genuses and kind of separated them out. And I think cyclosoma now is only like what, the peacock basses? Or no, they're just cichlid. They're not cyclosoma. Yeah. Chewy's just talking about how we've evolved, why the scientific names change. And it's just more of with DNA testing now, we can tell what is a species and what's not, and what's a genus and what's not. Before, if it was a cichlid, it was called a cyclosoma.
Oh. Hey, y'all calm down. No, I didn't. And I don't know what it did with the pictures either. If you want to resend it, Joseph, I'll pull it up.
And Andre Ellis made a comment that he found those what were they? The ocellatus, the round-tail paradise fish.
Uh-huh.
And he was asking about maybe going in on shipping. And I would actually talk to Dan at Dan's Fish and see if, because he is an importer, and see if he can get them. And if he can, I'll definitely buy some. Those are really cool looking fish.
Yeah, Ricky, I'll give the puppies especially, I'll give them a water bottle, an empty water bottle. Oh my gosh, I should have videoed it last night. They took off running after that sucker, and that was the funniest freaking thing. They were so funny. They went to my Instagram. Okay, let me pull my Instagram up.
Yeah,
Hey,
mine will go after an empty water bottle, and they chew on it just to make the noise, just to make
Yes.
the sprinkling noise, and it drives me absolutely
Yeah,
crazy.
and then one would get it, and then it
Yep.
would be mad, and then they'd all start fighting over it again. It's funny.
Yeah, my pit bull will take grab the water bottle. She'll pop it, and then she'll chew the cap off, spit the cap out, and then won't touch the bottle again.
Yeah. Are you just wanting my attention like that, or are you trying to eat? What are you trying to do? Huh? What are you trying to do? Don't eat the bag.
Yeah, Andre Ellis, it'd be a lot easier to actually talk to an actual importer than trying to import them yourself, because then that eliminates the whole having to go through a transshipper and all that stuff. Besides that, it'll probably wind up being cheaper.
Is that what you want?
Yeah, probably so. Because you have to, the shipping on fish right now is ridiculous. I think Predatory Fin said one box was like $500 just for the shipping.
Yeah.
You don't know what you want. You want me
Trying to
to
import stuff without your own import license is quite expensive.
You want down, you want up, you want down, you want up. Just like a baby, huh? You don't know what they want. Down or up, down or up. Okay. I'm fixing to show it, Joseph. Whoa. There we go.
I got to learn how you did that. How'd you bring that
That's
up?
what I was trying to show you, or trying to tell you.
Oh, so you were trying to get me to show that picture up on the screen.
Yeah.
All right, I'll work on that.
You had to have 2 windows open, though. You can only do it if you got 2 windows open.
I got you. Yeah, I just had 2 tabs. I didn't have 2 specific windows open.
Yeah, you got to have 2 specific windows open. She jumped in my totes. Yeah, you did. You did. You jumped in my totes. Okay.
Oh, so do we have a question about this goldfish? Or?
Okay, so the goldfish, see those growths? It's got growths on it, like tumors.
Yeah.
And that's what he was wanting to know, if what y'all thought those were, or if y'all had seen those before.
I've seen them before, and my best advice would be to take it to somebody like Steven,
He was in here earlier, but I don't know if he's still in here.
A vet that would specialize on that, and it'd probably have to physically be removed.
Hey, leave that alone.
Yeah, I would think so too.
That would be right up Steven's alley.
Yeah.
Steven would probably know exactly what it is and what has to be done.
Right. Let me see if he's available. I wonder, do you live anywhere near West Virginia? Is it West Virginia?
But yeah, that's something that you might possibly be able to use like some Epsom salt or something to reduce the size, but that's not something that you can just buy an over-the-counter medication and take care of. It's something that's going to have to physically be removed.
I'm texting Steven, see if he's available to look.
And and there's no guarantee, even if you remove it, there's still no guarantee that it's not just going to grow back.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say if the fish is eating and it's moving healthy and it's not acting weird, then leave it alone.
Yeah, as long as the quality of life is okay. I mean, it just depends on how expensive you want to get, because I'm fairly certain the operation is going to cost a pretty penny.
Yep.
Hey, FFR.
Okay,
Nice
Mike.
to see you. Thanks for stopping in, man.
If several have them, though it could be cysts around a parasite. Hey, Mike. Your dogs are like that too. Can you hear them? They're like right here playing. I wonder if I could turn my computer so y'all could see them playing.
Yeah, that I am no expert. I am no fish vet by any means, but that doesn't appear to be something like a fungus or columnaris or something like that that's going to be transferred from fish to fish quite easily.
Yeah.
Now they stop playing as soon as I put the camera on them, right?
Well, of course.
Brady went and got one. Oh my gosh, how funny. She don't ever play with toys, and she just went and got one. She's jealous because I have Lena. What you gonna do with that? You brought it in here. What you gonna do with it? Is it your baby? Is it your baby? Huh? Are you being jealous? You show everybody you're being jealous? This is Mama. That's the Mama. She's being jealous. Oh. Oh. I'm not forget about you. No. And you got Lena back here. I can't get the thing on her though. She's behind me playing with a toy. That's a good girl. At least you're playing with the toy and not with words. Cheers. Cheers. Are you
Cheers.
French? I got the like button on my way out. All right. Awesome.
Hit it twice, Mike.
Right? No, don't hit it twice. Hit it 3 times. Oh. Bree, hey, welcome back. Well, here, get this one back. Oh my gosh, I was just going to call my dog Bree. There you go. I got so interested in the stream, I worked through lunch. Oh, man. Dang.
Yes, indeed.
You're thinking about moving them out and see if anything can do? Moving them out of where? Why would you move them?
It's not a bad idea to isolate sick fish.
Well, how many you got them with, though?
If I remember correctly, he was talking about this on a different stream too. He's got more than one.
That have the same problem?
Yeah.
Are they in with some that don't have that?
I'm under that assumption.
Oh.
Yeah. I would say just if you got more with it than without it, and take the ones without it out of there. But I don't know.
And that's why you need to actually contact somebody that definitely knows what,
Yeah, Steven must be busy right now.
At this point, you're at, taking a biopsy, looking at it under a microscope, seeing what it is, because it may not be a tumor. It could be something else.
You could ship them to him.
Somebody brought up that it could be a cyst, that the fish might have had a parasite or some other type of irritation. And
the injury
the fish formed something around it, a cyst around it.
Yeah.
There's like I said, at this point, you're at a point where you're going to physically take a piece of it, look at it under a microscope, see what it is, and then from there, you can figure out what your plan of attack is going to be. That's why when it comes to keeping goldfish, that they do have problems like this, and the valuable goldfish, they do have vets that actually do the operations and stuff like that. I'm just not I'm not that guy. I don't know enough about it by just looking at something and telling you what it is.
He says he has them in a 1,200-gallon pond with a bunch, and only 3 or 4 of them have those problems. I was going to move them to a 350-gallon tote.
Were these feeder comets at one time that you just happened to buy for the pond and they just grew up? Because it's not uncommon for the lower quality goldfish. Not that there's anything wrong with them, but the cheap goldfish tend to have problems as they grow older.
Y'all watch the puppy now. Don't get rough and hurt the puppy. She's so bad, like not bad. She like the other puppies are confined to the living room, which is big. So they do have a big space to run and play in because they'll go and potty most of the time on the puppy pads, which is really good. But she'll go and put her nose in the corner of the gate that's facing into the in here, like to my room, the fish room. And if I walk in there, she'll look at me and whine like, "Okay, mama, and I'm different. Why am I in here? Come get me. I'm supposed to be in there with you." She knows she's different. She's special.
Bald would be the right answer.
What? Spoiled? Yeah, maybe. No, she ain't spoiled. That border collie is spoiled. I don't know that y'all can see in chat when James McCoy comes in chat. He comes in through Facebook. That's who kind of is the border collie's like owner per se. Is my brother-in-law. He lives with us, and that dog is spoiled. Like he won't. I have to. He puts in chat, pet her and give her a hot dog, and then so in return I get a view and a like. Yeah. Easy, be gentle. So that dog is spoiled. I have never seen a dog more spoiled in my life. You be nice to that puppy. Greg says he always salts his goldfish. Depends upon the fish species. Not too many people are going to pay a vet for common goldfish. It is very common, though, with expensive koi where vets are involved.
Yeah.
Good day, GRB.
Some were from the bait store long ago. Others are better quality.
Some of these people, when it comes to koi, some of these people have thousands and thousands and tens of thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars wrapped up in fish.
Yeah,
they will find a vet that specializes in fish.
Again?
Gina says, "Do you pepper them too, Rick?"
The puppy has a small bladder, apparently. I'll do TT again. I need to bring a puppy pad.
Too much duckweed.
Oh, I need a puppy pad.
I would think duckweed would cause problems coming out the other orifice.
No, I would imagine it gets some fiber.
Well, yeah. It's high in omega-3 and fatty acids and protein, so I mean, it would be the other end.
I don't know. Thank God, man. I'm duckweed free in this fish room. I got hair algae coming out of my ears, but there ain't any duckweed in here.
Okay, look here, come here. Here's a puppy
You
pad.
get you some Florida flagfish, they'll eat all that hair algae.
Yeah, that seems to be a popular recommendation in
There's
all
a
the
puppy
research
pad,
I've done on it.
There's a puppy pad.
Yeah, there's
There you
some
go. There's a puppy pad.
duckweed vacuums. Oh, duckweed, hair grass, hair algae, anything.
Where are you going?
Any kind of algae. Blackbeard,
Lena,
let's tear that shit up.
get back in here. Where are you going? Lord. Must be nice to be able to afford steak for a pet. Lena.
I'm curious. Timbo asked the question, what would be a good ditherfish in a 40-gallon breeder for Bolivian rams that also has coolie loaches and stir-bite cories? And I'm just a little curious on how well the coolie loaches are taking that heat. How hot are you keeping those rams? Rams like to be warm. I mean, like angelfish warm, discus warm.
Yeah, right.
Coolie loaches aren't known for really needing that high of a temperature. The stir-bite cories can take a lot of heat.
Yeah, my coolie loaches and dojo loaches don't have a heater in their tank at all.
Yeah, that's why I was just a little curious about that. I wonder what temperature he's keeping that tank.
Right.
See, that's the problem with trying to come up with ditherfish for rams is because rams do they much prefer to be in the upper 80s.
Yep. Well, I would think maybe like tiger barbs, but only when they're small. I mean, you wouldn't be able to keep them in there.
Nah, not long term.
Guppies will handle the heat.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Lena.
He's saying Bolivian rams like it cooler. And there might be some truth to that. I haven't actually done the research, but
How cool do coolie loaches like it? Y'all don't run into my fish tank.
Our loaches are at 65.
false statement. All rams like it warmer, not Bolivians. I could be wrong. I don't know what the suggested temperature range on a Bolivian ram is.
Yeah, I never kept rams to keep up with them.
Go take a good nap, Steph.
81's not that warm. So, yeah, you can have a lot of different fish. So, anything that the rams aren't going to eat.
Put a puppy pad down for her, and she goes and poops in the kitchen. But she did try to get too close to the back door. Your ducks are sitting on the porch. My ducks sit on my back porch. I don't have ducks. Chickens. My chickens sit on the back porch.
Is the Bolivian ram a separate species? Oh, thank God for spell check. It is a microgeophagus. It's microgeophagus. Oh, okay, yeah.
GRB. What's up, GRB?
Copy. Man, you guys are making me do way too much research this early in the morning.
Yeah, Adele. Mine did. Mine sleep on the back porch. On the back porch. Oh, that sounds funny, but they sleep on the. But I'm trying to move them because I'm tired of having to clean up all the poop for the summertime. They can move. They got to where they are, but Ain't gonna hurt them.
Yeah, they do like it a little cooler than regular rams.
Oh, how funny, Adele.
Hmm.
Rainy. Where's she at? Lena. Oh my goodness. Yeah, a pressure cleaner helps. Where is she at? Y'all are bringing all these toys up in here, Lena. Come here. Come here. Hey, come here. You can't have that. I'm gonna have to sweep. You're getting everything off of the floor. You're getting everything off of the floor. I know. You got to stop it. You got. I know you see more than what I do because you're at that level, but you can't because then you're gonna make me have to clean, and I don't want to have to clean. I don't want to.
On Seriously Fish, they're found. They're also found with festivums,
Careful, the hole.
Festivus. So you could probably keep some of those in there. With the
Get a
ram.
dog. They said it'll be fun.
Oh, just check these out. These are
Pretty
the
happy Bolivian rams, though I fit if the temp gets under 80. Well, how low do coolie loaches like it? What temp do they like it at?
mine are at 65.
Oh shoot, that's awfully low. With guppies?
No. Well, yeah, my guppies are at 65 too.
Lord, that's low. I know that's low.
65 to 70. But look, these are the blue Moscows. I mean the blue mosaics, the purple mosaics. I'm sorry.
She's into, yeah, that's right, John Larson. She's in domestic terrorist mode. That's right. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Check these out. Yes.
Oh wow. Pretty.
That's my purple mosaic babies.
Yeah. Man, that one right there, the yellow?
Yep.
That wow.
Ugh.
They
Anyway,
did
sorry
that
about
one
that. I was-
yellow, didn't they?
Yep.
Oh wow, why am I froze?
You're not frozen now.
I'm definitely not live.
Let's see. Steph
Oh.
said
Okay.
this may be a quick question.
Emails.
If you want to start a tub or two outside once the tubs or tanks are outside and have had time to warm up to temp, when is it safe to put fish in them? When it's up to temp? When it's at the
This
temp
is
you
so
want?
weird.
I did. I don't per se let outside tubs or tanks cycle. I just do it. I just get them to temp and then throw the fish in it. They don't seem to.
I don't take mine down, but I just wait till after a good rain, and then I start acclimating my fish to the tub.
Like, I don't know. Last year when I set mine up, I just set them up brand new and went with it.
Yeah.
I don't do outside tubs even like go through a cycle like our inside tanks.
Yep.
Why wouldn't they?
I don't know. It just seems
all the same.
different.
Nope, not different.
It's a container with water in it.
Yeah, but it's outside, so the elements are different.
Same difference.
Where are you going?
It's actually easier to cycle a tank outside than inside.
Right. I guess that's where I'm getting at. Because, I mean, I don't know. I just didn't even worry about them cycling outside.
this
I
is
just
new.
did it. What? You want down? Do you want down? Huh? Are you hot? You want something to drink? You want to go get in the duckweed again, don't you? Yes? You want to go get in the duckweed again?
Ha! Way to go, GRB. Yeah, I've had a couple of those streams myself, and I deleted them. I'm going to try to keep those to a minimum.
Wait, are you hot? Are you hot? Jess, I do my baby guppy. Jess, I do not my baby guppies. I let the temp swing from 65 in winter inside an outdoor tub. Temps have been at 90 before without issues. Well, yeah. I mean, I let mine get pretty low this past when I brought them in. And they got really hot this summer, this last summer. Really hot. I don't know what the exact temp was, but
Oh, I had one tub that got to 95. And that was with golden top minnows.
Yeah. People are really, really afraid of high temperatures, but when I was breeding angelfish full time, that's actually a common practice in breeding angels is to cook them every once in a while. It helps get rid of internal parasites, internal protozoan type parasites.
Yep.
So it's nothing to take a tank to 90 degrees. And people freak out. Oh, you're going to run out of dissolved oxygen and stuff
This
like
fish
that.
right here.
I have found it not the case. You can go pretty hot in a fish tank.
Oh, that was this fish right here, the Lee Skilly fish. I mean, the golden top minnow. I got them to 95, and then about 2 weeks later it rained, and then I found babies.
Yeah.
oh wow.
That influx of cool acid water.
Yep. Well, I got to do some duckweed removal myself.
Yep. I've got the big tanks to clean in the living room today.
Oh, watch this, Terry. You see this 75 with duckweed? It only has guppies in it.
They're going to throw it in the tank with the filament barbs. I'm sure they'll take care
Oh,
of it.
yeah, they will.
I hadn't even had time to give her
Oh,
hot
yeah.
dog, although we were just talking about
See
it.
this tank with the filaments? Not one piece of duckweed.
They eat it.
They eat the crap out of it.
Well, that's why they're not eating all his other plants is because he does that.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
have any duckweed to feed them. Every stinking plant I've ever put in with my filament barbs lasted about 24 hours.
Yeah,
Well, my
they'll fit.
goldfish aren't eating the duckweed yet, anyway.
Yeah, but
And
even
I have
Terry said
never seen a
mine are
filament barb
freaking
that
huge.
fat.
Yeah. Even the male. Look at the male right there. That is another male.
I'm actually thinking about selling my group.
Yeah, I've been thinking about getting some more.
Maybe I'll send mine to you.
How did you get out? Huh? How did you get out?
I want to get one of the more colorful types of Dawkinsia.
Yeah,
Your ear?
like the mascara.
Yeah.
Show everybody your ear. See? Her one ear up, one ear down. Do you see?
Uh-huh.
See the one ear up, the one ear down?
Yeah,
Yeah.
even my giant Danios are fat in this tank.
IHSP is asking me if I have hornwort, and this tank right here was 2 days ago was loaded with this stuff, and I ripped it all out and threw it away.
It's Bear. I'm going to rename you Bear. Yeah, I'm going to rename you Bear. Yep, you look like a little
I got
bear.
some somewhere in here.
You look
There's
like
the
a little bear.
Bamba.
Yes.
Here's one you don't see too often. That's a native. It's a broadleaf Sagittaria.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Hornwort.
I can't grow hornwort.
Jess, you have hornwort.
Yeah, you do.
You keep calling it guppy grass, and it's not guppy grass. You have hornwort.
Where?
In the tank you said you had guppy grass in the other day, that's hornwort, not guppy grass.
Parrot feather and Lowigia repents coming out the tank.
The other day at one of your streams, one of your later night streams, I think it was, you were showing a tank and you said guppy grass and it's hornwort.
I did have hornwort, but it died on me. I've got.
Show us the tanks that have guppy grass in it.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah.
My phone won't
okay.
work right.
All right, well, that's fine. But trust me, you have hornwort because I seen it.
Got an actress. And I've got wisteria.
Yeah, I saw your wisteria.
What? Okay, hang on. Maybe this is it. Don't go nowhere, puppy.
Jungle
And by the
Val
way,
or
everyone keep in mind there's like freaking 50 different kinds of hornwort, by the way.
yeah. And same thing with the Jungle Val. The Vallisneria americana, which is the one that I can get down here.
Yeah, that's hornwort.
Okay.
no,
That's not guppy grass. That's hornwort.
Okay, this is the light color. I can't grow the dark one. I've tried to get it before, but it won't. It dies every time. But this light one, for whatever reason, it'll grow.
Yeah, that's hornwort, not guppy grass.
They called it something else when I bought it, though.
Yes. To answer, I hate stupid people's question. Jungle Val can get up to 7 feet long. That's the Vallisneria americana.
Yeah, it grows wild around me. And
yeah, it does around me too.
If it's in deep water, it can grow. Trust me, that stuff can grow really long.
I've had it 7 feet long in a 75-gallon tank.
You pull up an anchor, while you're out fishing, and you pull some of that stuff up, and you're like, "Holy cow!"
Y'all go look back at my videos. I have one called "How to Trim Jungle Val," and just you see that it's 7 feet long when I pull it out of the tank.
I did not leave it open. I just put it in it.
Once I get the hair algae taken care of in these tanks, then I'm going to go out collecting and collect a whole bunch of plants.
Yep. The one tub I showed with the Sagittaria, that's all native plants except for the frog bit, of course. But
well, you live in a nice warmer climate. I think you got quite a bit more diversity in the plants than what's available to be up here.
We got all kinds of stuff. Then being on the river, Mississippi River, everything from up north travels down here.
Right.
So I mean, even the plants, the fish, everything. The only Val I got left, I got a little bit of Italian Val and I got a little bit of corkscrew Val left.
Tennessee. Lena. Oh my gosh.
But, Jungle Val will just grow to the surface and lean over. And once it's leaning over, it kind of quits growing in height.
I love Jungle Val.
It'll grow quite a bit while it's still leaned over, but it slows down dramatically. So
I had mine growing on one side of a 75-gallon tank, and it went straight up, and then it went all the way to the other side of the tank, and then it started curving around and started going back towards the other side of the tank that it was growing on.
Maybe I shouldn't have said it stops growing, but it does slow down.
Yeah. Depends on how much nutrients and how much light. Yeah, I collected it. When I collected it, it was 4 foot long.
Oh, really?
And
it was
then
already
it grew.
big to begin with.
Yeah, it was already 4 foot long when I collected it, but it grew to 7 feet.
Thank you, GRB. Yeah, she's getting pretty.
It'll take over a tank for sure. I've done
quickly.
125 with just sand substrate, and no, I didn't even put any root tabs or nothing. I went and collected some, and man, I want to say it was within 3-4 months. I mean, that was the only plant you could see in the tank.
Right.
They just
Fish
kept
are aquatic.
setting off runners.
Hey, Fisher Aquatics. Yeah, I can't plant hornwort either. I can't plant it. I can leave it floating, but if I plant it, it's dead. Gina, hey. My jungle bell is dwarf looking right now. It won't grow any taller. It's spreading, but it's not getting any taller, Chubbs.
I got some. Are you sure it's not Sagittaria and not Valsinaria?
Well, this is what I got from Chubbs, so it should get tall.
Yeah. Well, it depends on which one I sent you. Which one you got?
Yeah,
Well,
there's more than one type of Valsinaria.
I thought you sent me the long one.
Could be if it's over 2 foot, then it's the jungle val.
Nope, this is little. It's like little, like. Now, some of it is like 4 or 5 inches tall, but some of it, the majority of it is staying really low, like 2, 3 inches.
That's dwarf sag.
Dwarf sag.
Yeah, it's a Sagittaria, not Valsinaria.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I get them
Here's
mixed
a good
up.
example.
They look identical.
Here's a good example because I have dwarf sag growing with Italian val. You see right here?
Yeah.
You see how this is up high? I mean, you got some of it up high and then some of it down low.
Yeah.
The stuff that's down low still is mostly Sagittaria, but the stuff that's coming up here to like the middle of the tank, that's Italian val.
Oh. Maybe I got both then.
I got to get better at my plants.
Yeah. I got some, another long one I got in here. Well, I'll move this so you can see. Another long one I got in here is the Crypt Spiralis. It gets pretty long too.
I want some long, tall, long.
Yeah, you want jungle val. Valsinarius americanus, like Chubb said.
Oh, that's an area, Americanus. That's the one.
Did those hatch?
Pickles. Oh yeah, they've been hatching. They just about absorbed all their yolk sac.
Oh, wow.
I
Yeah,
just killed
keep going,
IHSP. I just killed off a bunch of Pogostemons octopus.
It doesn't like colder temperatures.
They don't like being moved.
Well, I never had a problem with moving it, but I know it doesn't like colder temperatures.
I had it growing really, really, really well, and then I moved it, and it all just died off.
Right. And mine almost died off this winter too. But put it in a tank with a heater and it just come back. Let it growing again.
When mine went and it wasn't doing all that great, but it was growing. You know, I had like 3 stems of it together, and as it grew, it wasn't looking all that great until it reached the surface. And then as soon as it reached the surface, it started sprouting all different kinds of new branches and everything, and it was doing really good. I was actually really proud of that plant. Yep. And then I moved it down here, and it all just melted.
Yeah, I actually pretty much trimmed it all the way down, and then like I trimmed it like way down to the substrate, and I'm thinking that it would just grow back up, and that's when I knew I had effed up because it didn't. The roots just died, and then I was left with just a couple of little pieces. So, yeah, I got a little bit left of it. This other tank. See right there.
Yeah, all that
Right there.
short grass.
Yep. That's the Pogostem stellatus octopus. Few pieces I got left.
Oh.
And they are in the bucktooth tetra tank. Yeah, we go nuts when I put the camera on them.
GRB. Oh, it appears I drank too much bourbon and streamed for a few hours after Dr. Black. Just woke up at midnight and remembered nothing. Hope I didn't offend anyone.
I feel GRB's pain, believe me. I've got a couple streams that I had to delete myself.
Hey, my feelings on that is if, say, I get drunk and I wake up and I don't remember nothing. Well, if I don't remember it, then it didn't happen.
My biggest thing is I'll repeat myself. You can tell exactly how many adult beverages I have by how many times I repeat the same statement.
This is guppy grass.
Yeah, I got that too.
Well, then you got guppy grass.
I got it from you. I got that from you.
I know.
I like guppy grass.
I like it too. I grow the crap out of it. I got 2 10-gallons full right here. I got some in there, and some over there, and it's everywhere.
The only problem I got is all the guppy grass I've got is infected with hair algae now.
Yeah. Oh, that's easy to fix.
Every bit of it, if you could ship it to me. Every bit of it. All the plants that have it on it. I'll take all of it. Don't bother me. Gnarly says, I love the octopus plant. I've got it in several tanks and near the floor. They get cool and are growing strong, upper 70s.
Yep. See, this plant right here is a good one to have. This is that Polistem and Gay. This stuff grows crazy and probably faster than guppy grass.
That's, I think, the stuff I couldn't keep alive.
Yeah.
For whatever reason or another.
I did find that when I got it, I planted it and it melted all the way back to the substrate. And then about 2 weeks later, I started seeing little sprouts. And then 2 weeks after that, it was everywhere. So it melted back like a crib.
With a lot of the crips.
What's up, Big Tank Hank?
I'll buy a crip and it'll disappear. And then I'll forget I own it. And then leaves start just popping out of the substrate. And you're like, oh yeah, there was a crip there. Yeah.
I'm pretty good. I got pretty good with the crips, so I don't even really get no melt anymore. There's a crip tank.
I mean, they do fine. It's just that initial dieback I get.
Yeah. See, I got that retro spiralis back there that's got a little bit of melt. The Boreanthus doesn't have too much melt, but the Wikii, the Willie or something like that, it's not doing too good. It's probably gonna melt back. But the other 12, 14 plants that I got in here is doing pretty good. Oh. Some Crypt parva, some Crypt narii, Rosen maiden.
Which substrate is that?
Seachem fluorite black sand, Seachem fluorite red, Seachem fluorite black, and Eco Complete on top of sand.
In the fluoride, isn't it like a clay?
Yeah,
that's the red.
Clay based.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I didn't like it. I tried it and I didn't like it.
Well, it's not that you like it; it's that the plants love it.
Yeah, the plants like it.
I gotta like it too.
Well, that's why you put the red stuff down.
I did put the Eco Complete on it
You
afterwards.
put the red, and then you put the black on top.
Yeah.
You plant it, and don't mess with it no more. It'll be all right.
That's half my problem. I'm always messing with my tanks.
Me too.
Yeah, best thing you could do with a planted tank is plant it and leave it alone. Don't try to move it no more. Yep.
It's a lasagna substrate, Scott said.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the best thing to do. Yeah, it's all doing good.
All right,
I'm
you
about
guys.
to get off here. I gotta do finish my
Yeah.
water changes and all kind of other
Me
stuff.
too.
Yeah, I got
I
some
need
running
to-
around to do
I need
myself.
to getting my stuff done as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day, you guys. I am sorry about yesterday, and Ro told me she was gonna stream, and I guess she didn't. So I will just stream until I guess she shows up that day. So anyway, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
Later,
All right.
everybody.
Well, have a good one. Later, everybody. Later, Terry. Have a good one.
Thank you guys. Thanks everybody in chat for coming, all my lurkers and everybody. I love you guys. I will see you guys in the morning.